Yeah, you can leave it up there. That'd be great. Thanks. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Wait a minute.
Hey,
John, your subject will come up in an executive session,
Yes.
which means it's closed to everybody.
Yes.
Mr. Spangler, I got something for you here. He says, I'd like to write to someone at Newsday, so it's very convenient to give it to you.
good morning.
Oh, yeah,
You got that
I got an email about
from that fellow?
this. Yeah, we can talk
Oh,
about it.
okay. No pledge of allegiance.
No, it's the work session. At the general meeting.
Is Lisa here? Okay, I have a memo from Lisa about empty the shelter day. Do you want to talk about that, Lisa?
A memo, well, we'll put it in as a resolution. We're going to discount the fees for August 19th, which is Empty the Shelter Day. So we're going to have,
The fees for what? For the options?
mostly the cats, for the cats.
Okay.
Lisa, black cats are free.
50% off the fees for black and tuxedo cats.
This is for personnel. Okay, you all have a memo from Russ Barnett asking to spend an additional $20,000 for work needs to be done at the marina. You all have that in your folders?
Well, that's not the marina. It's the outside dredging.
That's our dredging, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yes.
Do you have that, Eddie?
Yes.
I saw that.
Well, do you guys want to approve that? I'll send it out.
It's on the, no, it has to be voted on today.
Oh, it's on the agenda.
Yes, sir.
Well, it didn't say that he hadn't put it on the agenda. Do you have site plans today?
We do.
Country Point and Dejana?
No, that was last
No, you got notes?
There's an old one there.
No. Here's a note.
You want to come up and deal with that?
Let's see, I got you. There you go. Here's this week's.
There's another contractual.
Here's just this week's stuff.
Good morning, Peter Hans from the Planning Department, Principal Planner. We have 3 site plans for the board to consider, acting as the Board of Site Plan Review. The first application, you'll see the board right closest to you. It's called 330 Oser Avenue, and that's for a proposed 61,000 square foot industrial and office addition to an existing 106,746 square foot building. This is for a pharmaceutical company called A&Z Pharmaceutical. This is their 9th building in the industrial park. The secra is anticipated for this afternoon. We're recommending approval with 3 conditions. That they obtain applicable permits, that they consolidate tax parcels, and for some landscaping. The property owner has agreed to these conditions, and we're recommending approval.
What does it exactly mean, consolidate 2 tax parcels?
It's actually 2 tax lots. You can barely see it on the site plan, but it's 2 lots going through, and for tax assessment purposes, you just consolidate it, otherwise you'll get
Okay.
2 tax bills for 1 building.
Okay.
Any questions on this
None
building?
whatsoever.
It's a substantial addition.
I'm good.
The next application is called Cosentino Realty. That's the building, the board in the middle. This is for a Red Robin restaurant. It's a 4,554 square foot restaurant. It's at the corner of Henry Street and Comac Road. It shares the site with the recently opened Chick-fil-A restaurant. Recommending approval with 2 conditions, that they obtain applicable permits from the building department, and that they obtain a highway work permit from the Suffolk County DPW for any improvements that they deem necessary. It's unlikely that they will deem anything
Why
necessary.
is that, because it's on the county road?
Yeah, it's 2 county roads, actually. Henry Street and Comac Road are
Okay.
county controlled, but all the improvements were recently done for the Chick-fil-A construction.
And planning approves it?
Planning recommends approval with 2 conditions. The applicant agrees to those.
Okay.
They meet the parking. There were no variances, just so the board's aware. The third application is nearby, and this is called PJ Venture TJX, and this is for a proposed 21,310 square foot retail addition to an existing building. Some of you might know the Target store that's down there. This board here, the yellow shows all the existing retail space that's at the PJ Venture site. The red highlights where the addition's going to go, which is essentially attached to the Target store.
And you planning approved it?
We do. We recommend approval.
So when you're driving in, it's to the right of Target? It would be
Correct.
to the right of Target?
Any conditions?
Just one, that they obtain applicable permits from the building department.
Okay,
Applicant's obviously in agreement, and we recommend approval.
good, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Peter. Executive session, right?
I do have matters for executive session, but let me see what I have here first. Anybody have any general matter stuff?
I have one question on,
Sure.
under personnel. Does anybody know, see the controller sent this over?
It's on
for a
the agenda?
Yes, it is, Supervisor. It's
What
for a
number?
stipend, but it says it's commencing in calendar year 2017.
Which number?
It is number, it's B under personnel.
Okay, that might be for executive session, because it's personnel,
Okay?
okay? Probably is. Any questions on the regular agenda? No? Then I'll move we go into executive session.
Second. All in favor?
All in favor? Aye. Aye. You moved it again. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, please.
Supervisor Vecchio. Councilman McCarthy.
Here.
Councilman Wareham.
Here.
Councilwoman Noack.
Yes, here.
Councilwoman Zabala.
Here.
Thanks.
We have a building department report for June 2017, which is available in the building department at the clerk's office for your perusal. We have a special event, second reading for Barilla's Farm Stand Fall Festival, and a third reading for the Community Association of the Greater St. James Car Show, third reading.
Okay, advertise for public hearings. Town Board authorized the town clerk to advertise for a public hearing to be held at Town Hall
Town Hall, that's good.
on 7 p.m. on the 21st day of September 2017. Consider zone petition 2017-02 by the Society of St. John for a special exception for an assisted living facility with related site improvements.
Councilwoman Zabala.
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack.
Yes.
Councilman Wareham.
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy.
Yes.
Supervisor Vecchio.
B, the town board authorized the town clerk to advertise for a public hearing to be held at 2 p.m. on August 8th, 2017 at Town Hall to consider proposed amendments to Chapter 135 of the Town Code entitled Dogs and Other Animals.
Councilwoman Zabala.
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack.
Yes.
Councilman Wareham.
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy.
Yes.
Supervisor Vecchio.
Yes.
And the resolutions. Number one, the town board, after due study and deliberation of subject record to equal secret negative declaration on the following matters as per 1A, B, and C. Site plan approval by PJ Venture dated July 18, 2017. Site plan approval by Shipko Satka Realty, B, and C. Site plan approval of Constantino Realty.
Councilwoman Zabala.
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack.
Yes.
Councilman Wareham.
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy.
Yes.
Supervisor Vecchio.
Yes.
Item number 2, minutes approval. B, rescission of resolution 2017-744, the town board meeting held on June 22nd, 2017. C, amend special event permit to Community Association of Greater St. James to pursuant to town board resolution 2017-669 for a summer nights event to allow the events to be scheduled on July 26, 2017 and July 9, 2017 to be held between the hours of 6 p.m. and 10 p.m., and to further authorize said events to be held on Lake Avenue north of railroad tracks and notify the proper authorities. Said amendments shall be subject to the conditions as per the attached. D, CHS-SADD Club donations. Town clerk to publish a public notice regarding proposed locations for the installation of curb cuts for the accessibility for the disabled. F, adoption fees for the animal shelter. G, the town clerk to issue special events permits for the Community Association of Greater St. James Car Show. H, retain the services of John S. Gross Realty. I, Town Board hereby declares certain real property at 165 Hickory Lane, Town of Smithtown, said property reputedly owned by Charles Rankin and Claire Rankin in violation of Chapter 221. J, the approval of TDFR PU-14 to Canyon Management. K, the Town Board to issue a written consistency determination pursuant to Chapter 151 of the Town Code that application 2017-07 is consistent with the LWRP. L, amendment to 2017 road program to add various roads. Yeah, Fiore Court, Brangle Brink Road, Climb Court, and St. James, and also add Meadow Road, in addition to delete Browns Road south of Route 347 in this concert.
Councilwoman Zarella?
Yes.
Councilwoman Noah?
Yes.
Councilman Wareham?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes.
Supervisor Vecchia?
Yes.
Town Board to authorize the controller to execute the following various transfers, 8.3A through I, and increase in revenue codes.
Councilwoman Zarella?
Yes.
Councilwoman Noah?
Yes.
Councilman Wareham?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes.
Supervisor Vecchia?
Yes.
Number 4, the Town Board to authorize the supervisor to execute the following and form approved by the town attorney as before a application and grant agreement for funds through the New York State Department of Transportation for the Federal Transit Administration Section 5310 Program Financial Assistance to the Town of Smithtown for the acquisition of buses for the Senior Citizen Department.
Councilwoman Zarella?
Yes.
Councilwoman Noah?
Yes.
Councilman Wareham?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes.
Supervisor Vecchia?
Yes.
Town Board to authorize the acceptance of the following donations as per A. B, American Community Check is number 1144. C, and Jared Chastain, GEC Contracting. And C, donation for True Trucks, Smithtown Youth Bureau in the amount of $400.
Councilwoman Zarella?
Yes.
Councilwoman Noah?
Yes.
Councilman Wareham?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes.
Supervisor Vecchia?
Yes.
Item number 6, the Town Board to authorize the release of the following for 6A passbook in lieu of performance bond.
Councilwoman Zarella?
Yes.
Councilwoman Noah?
Yes.
Councilman Wareham?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes.
Supervisor Vecchia?
Yes.
Item number 7, the Town Board to approve settlements for the following matter. Number 7A, James J. Rieger versus the Town of Smithtown in the amount of $75,000.
Councilwoman Zarella?
Yes.
Councilwoman Noah?
Yes.
Councilman Wareham?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes.
Supervisor Vecchia?
Yes.
Under Personnel, Town Board to approve the following matters as per 1A, resignation of Christine Molifer. B, stipend in the amount of $6,000. C, seasonal reappointment. D, change in title and rate. And a read-on of E added to the agenda, termination of employee 080114575. Upon review and due consideration of record, including the report and recommendation of the hearing officer of the Town of Smithtown versus employee 080114575 pursuant to Civil Service Law, Section 75, the Town Board finds employee ID 080114575 guilty as charged and hereby terminates said employee effective immediately.
Councilwoman Zarella?
Yes.
Councilwoman Noah?
Yes.
Councilman Wareham?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes.
Supervisor Vecchia?
Yes.
And
Wishing
now-
to be heard, John Abanchik.
Site plans.
Site plan?
Yeah, we got a few site plans.
Okay, go ahead.
Can you do them first? Okay, we want to be site plan. Conditionally approved site plan application for 330 Oser Avenue. 2, conditionally approved site plan for PJ Venture for proposal 21,310 square feet addition. And 3, conditionally approved site plan approval for Constantino Realty 17-13 and approved minutes of Town Board site plan review of July 11, 2017 at 2 p.m.
Councilwoman Zarella?
Yes.
Councilwoman Noah?
Yes.
Councilman Wareham?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Good.
Supervisor Vecchia?
Yes.
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 That concludes resolutions. John Abanchik, please.
Hello, Town Board, good morning. I'm assuming that employee that you guys are talking about was Sue Hanson, that she's been terminated?
Well, that's why we didn't say that. Well, we just gave an ID number.
I'm assuming that.
Yeah, you can assume that, correctly.
Okay, so congratulations to that, because that brings me back to her making these poor decisions last summer, where my situation started. Mr. Vecchia, you mentioned before that you were going to have an executive hearing on me when I first,
Well, you
earlier?
would raise the question as to why you weren't allowed in the shelter. and that was discussed in a personnel matter.
Has that been resolved?
Yes, it's been resolved.
Can I ask the results of that?
Do you remember the result?
Public safety director, and
I've been hearing that for quite a while now. Okay. Here I am again. I didn't want to be here. I'm going to start my speech. Here I am again. I was not even supposed to be in town this week, but felt it necessary to be here to discuss how you are violating my civil rights by denying me access to the animal shelter. I am the whistleblower as I have exposed George Beatty's murderous ways, then how last summer how Sherry and Monica were denying vet care to Sammy and Star, two dogs that had eye issues. One of you, I believe it to be Lisa Dorello, took it upon herself to get these dogs to the ophthalmologist. Thank God she did, because Sammy was on the wrong meds, and Star had gotten the entropion eye surgery she needed 7 months after intake. That's like having eyelashes in your eyes for 7 months, 24 hours a day. Monica is also euthanized cats with a license to do so. Is the town board going to act on that? She took smudge, she gets spayed twice. Her job performance is terrible. The filth that comes out of this girl's mouth is disgusting. I won't repeat it here, but it's on Helping Dogs and Cats for anybody to go and see.
Well, John, I would suggest that you meet with the public safety director and talk to him
I've been
about...
waiting to speak. I've been getting the runaround. We were
Well,
supposed to meet
okay.
last week. Now I'm told that they're not ready to meet with me yet.
I will call him this afternoon and have him make an appointment.
And I don't want to settle for 2 days a week, the days Monica's not there. I want full access to the shelter. The ACO office is now,
Oh,
from I believe-
wait, hold on. You have complaints and you want to meet with the public safety director, correct?
Yes.
Okay, now what is it? Now go...
Well, I've been directed that I'm only going to be maybe getting 2 days a week, the days Monica's off.
That's a decision.
That's not
Matthew
right.
spoke
That's a
about.
violation of my civil rights. That girl shouldn't even have a job. Neither should her sister Sherry. They don't know what they're doing. Their job performance is terrible. Their vet care, all the decisions have been wrong. You guys have proved it by acting. Mr. Warheim went up there and fixed the kennels and stuff that were unsafe. They didn't complain about that. Their profanity is disgusting. It's on Helping Dogs and Cats. All their stupid posts about, I won't even repeat them what they're saying. And I would like full access to the shelter. I've done nothing wrong. I've got nothing in written, no written notices. There's no police report. There's no crime. I've never raised my voice to that girl, never did anything wrong. And I'm not allowed to go in that shelter. I've been told the dogs have not been getting out for walks like they
John,
normally, like
let
I
me
do.
ask you a question. I don't know all of the facts. We listen to our department heads. Are you kind of a disruptive person at the animal shelter?
No, there's not
You're
one
not.
employee that'll ever say that I did anything wrong, maybe other than Monica and her sister. And now maybe Michelle, because her foul mouth is starting up, making fun of the mentally challenged with her stupid comments saying that retarded people can come to my house to walk the dogs.
Just telling you to stop.
Well, okay, Matthew, you'll deal with this? Town attorney will deal with your complaint.
Well, I've emailed you some of their statements, you know.
I don't
you
have
said-
it. I
and
didn't get any
One last
emails.
thing with respect. We're in a new century now. Some of these town ordinances be upgraded. With social media being what it is today, you shouldn't have town employees being able to trash talk the way they do and disgrace the town. There should be a code. I urge you all to sit down and make some town ordinances where the town attorney could work and write these workers up and violate them and dismiss them. I don't care what department they're from. They're disgrace to the town of Smithtown.
John, did you ever have the Bill of Rights? Those people have the right of freedom of the speech, which they're exercising. We
Trash-
can't curtail them for
The
doing that.
filth is disgusting coming out of their mouth.
Well, I don't know.
And Michelle DeSanti making fun of the mentally challenged? This is not right. This is horrible. We gotta change the rules. This is Smithtown. We want to be pride. We want some honor in the town.
Okay. All right, I hear you,
We're in
John.
a new century. We need to update the laws.
I hear you, John.
You can't be having people go on social media and insulting
Right now, in the
people.
moment, we're in between animal shelter directors. So as soon as we get one, we'll deal with that.
Well, it's not just the animal shelter. It should be the whole town should be accountable. Highway department, librarians, anybody else. You got Chris Malkasian in the library department making all sorts of crazy statements too. And she doesn't even volunteer in the shelter. She's getting her information from Monica and Sherry.
Well, the library, there is a separate government, so we have nothing to do with the library.
Well, all people that work for the town of Smithtown should be held to a higher standard, should not be going social media with disgusting, filthy statements coming their mouth.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Ms. Stoddard?
Hi, I'm Patty Stoddard. I live at 400 Gibbs Pond Road in Esconset. And I just kind of want to follow up on what John was talking about. And I hadn't planned this, but it came up. And you were saying, Mr. Vecchio, that you didn't know the whole story, yet you're making decisions. So, I think it would be a really good idea, and to not just get information from the department heads, but perhaps if there could be a sit-down with all the parties involved to resolve this
I'm not so sure I
issue.
understand what you mean by the whole story.
Well, that's what you said before. You said you didn't have the whole story.
Or I meant, I don't know all these employees that he's talking about, Michelle and Mary Ann, whoever they
Yeah,
are.
that might be something that you might want to investigate, because
Why?
this is, because it's
Because this fellow
causing,
is a, what you call a gadfly, who has total complaints about the shelter constantly.
is there any validation?
Right now, I believe he's a disruptive force. He's not allowed in the shelter,
But how are you basing that, though?
basing on his actions.
And what were those actions that he's done?
Workplace
That
Violence Committee.
The Workplace Violence Committee decided that he should not be there.
Then why is he allowed there certain days of the week?
He's not.
Oh, I thought he said that,
Okay.
certain days of the week.
Well,
But
we'd
I-
like to be back at certain days of the week, but the Workplace Violence Committee has said no, as at this point.
Yeah, because, you have to admit, his heart is really in the right place. He loves those animals, and it would be nice if, everyone could sit down and talk about, discuss it, and work out some agreement,
Okay.
But, okay, just my suggestion.
No, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And one other thing, I
Sure.
just wanted to follow up, at a previous meeting, Bill Hulse brought up some information about the Oasis Gentlemen's Club.
Matthew's looking
Yes.
into this.
And I was just curious if there's been any follow-through, or if you plan to follow
That's
through?
Nate, that Mr. Holtz brought that up. We directed the town attorney to look at that case.
Okay,
We have not had a report yet.
all right, very good.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
That's it.
Somebody else? Nobody else?
I think that's it.
That's it. I'll move to close the meeting.
Second,
Supervisor Vecchio?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
yes.
Councilman Warehime?
Yes.
Councilwoman Nowick?
Yes.
Councilwoman Inzarella?
Yes.